Welcome back to Mojo-Synthesis, everyone. My name's Tony.
My name's Dwayne.
And we're breaking down barriers of rap and metal, going into cultural analysis. And what do we got this week, Dwayne?
Well, we got another top fiver. We have someone that is near and dear to a lot of people's heart in the industry of music. So we're going to go with DMX.
All right. I don't know much about DMX. I'm looking forward to this. And, all right. Let's hit it.
And I be the best. You see the rest, they looking like they need a rest. One more time, I'ma spit at you some hits that's gonna get at you and be messing with your mind. Stop talking quick. If you out there running your mouth, really don't know who you dealing with. Here we go again. How many times do I have to tell you rap cats I have no friends? You still act.
So I gotta notice right off the bat, compared to the last video you did for me, which was Nas, It's a complete 180 for me.
Right.
It's DMX sounds angry, sounds tough. And what I mean by tough is not that he's tough, although I'm sure he was. Just a real in your face. And I also noticed the beat is much more. It's much more not as laid back as the other one. This is much more in your face.
Right. A lot more intense.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'm digging it.
Running around here like some brand new chicken is about to get. Don't stop. I'm still getting down for whatever, whenever. That's why this joint is hot. Can't keep it real. Now, some of us do, but most of us don't. That's just how a brother feel. I shed blood for my people that'll keep you looking see-through wherever you try to creep through. DM, cause I just wonder we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die. What y'all really want? What y'all really want?
Ride or die. I like that.
Still playing games. You gon' think it's a joke until they no longer remember your name. That's how we storm. Make cowards disappear in the thin air. Storm, never coming back. Last time you saw that kid, it's the last time you see that kid. No more deaths. Cause in a minute you gon' have grandma being the only family member left. Bust my. But I'm always down for the one-on-one. Dog, no life. With his hair, if it takes all night. Stop, drop, open up shop. Fake up, north. Ride or die. What that means is that I'll tell money bye-bye and pop him in his right eye. DM, cause I just wonder we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DM, cause I just wonder we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you got.
All right, so. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this better than the last one you played for me, video number 1. I do like this better. Now, when I said earlier, I don't know much about DMX, which is basically nothing. Who we got here?
So we have Earl Simmons. This is kind of an anniversary for his passing. He passed away April 9th.
I did know that he passed away last year. That's sad.
So he is a person that's very high energy. He's also a person that's responsible for being like the header of the group Rough Riders, which is the label company. So that was their theme, Ride or Die. So
okay. All right.
He's also very instrumental in bringing a lot of people to the forefront of like hardcore rap and for that matter.
So you would call this would be considered hardcore rap,
right?
All right, cool.
They be holding figures as big as jiggers. That's that bull. Don't they know that around me talking about what you got will get you hit? I'm not a nice person. Gonna smack the blood out about to make you lose yours too from far away. One time. DMX, this is one that we got it. Come and get it.
All right, I gotta say, I can't say I've ever heard a song from DMX before. I'm a hardcore metal guy. I'm surprised because I know a lot of metal guys that love DMX, and it just never made my way. And now I've realized I kind of been missing out on this for a while. Yeah, dude, this is good, man. This is good.
And just imagine, like, I think in 2009 when it came out, satellite radio was starting to get introduced to a lot of gyms. So this is another gym I was in.
Okay.
Had satellite radio. And the song, like the production came on, and everybody kind of just froze at the same time. So when a beat came on, everybody lost their mind. It was pandemonium in the gym.
That's when you know that's when you know something's good, is when everybody stops and you bring everything to a
You see
halt.
all the boxing dudes hitting the pads a little bit harder. You see all the weightlifters lifting a little bit more intense when that song, every time it comes on. Everybody in the gym went bananas.
Oh,
Everybody.
man. You know, Dwayne talks a lot about going to the gym, and he's telling me I got to get back in the gym, and I know I do.
We got to do it.
That's correct.
You heard?
Correct. Oh man, yeah, we gotta turn some of the soft back into some metal. All right, let's go.
Baby, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die. What I really want. What I really want. DMX, this is one that we got it. Come and get it, player. We with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die. What I really want. What I really want. DMX, this is one that we got it. Come and get it, player. We with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die. What I really want. What I really want. DMX.
All right, man, that was really, really, really good. Into it, love it. I liked Nas. I loved this. This was definitely something I could get behind and be into on my playlist when I listen to music. Definitely. Awesome. All right. We're gonna have a lyrical breakdown coming up next. See you in just a sec. All right, Dwayne, lyrical breakdown. Let's get into the mind of DMX and see what's going on here. Talk to me.
Well, the concept of the song is What's My Name? He was going through a couple of incidents after the first and second album. So there's always the talk about the sophomore curse in albums. So this is coming through like a third and fourth album. So he had the audacity to be successful, and there was a lot of people hating on him and doubting that he would do well, because the first two albums did platinum. Like,
So he didn't have the sophomore curse.
no sir.
Okay.
So other than that, his first two projects in 1 year went double platinum. That's unheard of.
And haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
They're waiting for him to fail.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
All right.
that was a song. Basically, this is a whole song dedicated to all his haters and people that doubted that
Okay.
he would be successful within the group he was in too.
All right.
So unique thing about how he got his name, DMX, it came up for him going to a group home in Dobbs Ferry, New York called Children's Village, and there was a beat machine, DMX. So he named himself after a beat machine because he was a beatboxer before he became a rapper.
Really?
Yeah, he was a beatboxer
All right.
before he became a rapper.
Does he do any of that on his songs? And any of his... No.
The street rap.
Is there any recordings of him doing it? I'm just curious. I
Probably
gotta
when he-
imagine if there is.
Probably when he was younger.
Okay.
Probably when he was a lot younger.
Probably hard to come by.
Right. Probably was a lot younger.
Got to be bootlegs.
Yeah. Could be
All right.
because I think he was doing it up to like 14, 15.
Okay. Oh wow.
So he has a long career in being established as a battle rapper as well, going around Yonkers, going around some parts of New York City, battling, and people, because he had a very aggressive style, people didn't know what to do with him. Like a lot of artists, like a lot of companies didn't know how to market him.
You know, it's an interesting thing. When the companies don't know what to do with you, they should just let you do you, because that means you're going to do something. Right.
And one of the craziest things about his like intense flow and his intense rap style It's a story on a couple of interviews, a couple of documentaries with him being so intense in his rapping. His jaw was broken.
What?
This man had a broken jaw, and he had opportunity by one of the producers that was Irv Gotti from Def Jam, who was the A&R at the time at Def Jam. So they felt like DMX was like the next one. He felt like X represented the voice of the people. So X had a broken jaw, so they brought Leo Cohen from Def Jam, the Def Jam exec, to bring him in for X to rap in front of him.
And what year is this? I'm sorry.
I'm going to go back. I'm probably going to say it could have been in 95 or 96.
Okay. All right. So we're going back 25, 26 years.
Right.
Cool.
So now while he's rapping for this record exec and a few people that's around him, he was rapping so hard and so aggressive and so intense, the wiring became loose on his jaw while he was rapping.
Oh.
So they said, we gotta sign him. Like, how do you not sign that? So, how do you not sign that?
All right. So he's got, so yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I say before about, I'm sure he was tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
If you can go through that.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Any lines in there that really speak to what the song is about? I mean, they all do, obviously, but any ones you want to call out that are really hard hitting?
I particularly like the hook. Like the hook is literally "What's my name," and he goes into the flow, and the way that the beat went, he literally made his flow literally go coincide with the beat. So the flow and the beat and his cadence was totally different, and the voice. Like the fly thing I like about what he does is he literally raps the way he speaks. So he speaks the same way, and it's also stories of him being many places, being a multi-platinum artist, being a person of high influence without security. So this dude is in the heart of ghettos, in the heart of hoods, with no security, or maybe one person. But he literally in all these places by himself, and giving to the people. Like if he had money on him, and people said, "I need this, I need that," he kicking it out. So those lyrics right there, they embody some of who he is as a person. Very intense, very passionate, and very unique in that sense.
So you're saying, all right, so we're going in What's My Name, DMX, and I Be the Best, You See the Rest.
Right.
They're looking like they need a rest. Nice. Nice. One more time, I'm going to spit at you. Some shit that's going to get at you and be fucking with your mind. Stop talking shit. Nice. So he's going after him. He's going after him.
He's really going after the haters. And the naysayers.
Yes. But even after that first part, though, I'd be the best. You see the rest. They looking like they need a rest. That's
right.
Hey, man.
You need to lay it down.
You got to keep up. Keep up or get out.
Right. Especially at that time, the momentum that he was like this coming with, and the label was 100% at that time behind him.
Nice.
That anything he put out was literally like taking off.
Perfect.
So we gotta appreciate an artist like that. R.I.P.
What was with something I heard about him and his dogs?
Oh my God. Well, it's stories again. I'm not sure. I can't co-sign it, but there were stories of him in love with pit bulls. So pit bulls became his best friends, and him doing his street robberies, he wouldn't even use a gun. He just would use his dogs to rob people. Now, I don't know about you. I don't like guns and I don't like pit bulls. Now I know there's a
not coming after me.
Right.
Not coming after me.
Nah, you can have it. I'm gonna give it up. I'm definitely gonna give it up. Yeah, but he had a kennel. He had a kennel of animals. He had a kennel of dogs, and he took care of his dogs. He had a bunch of dogs. He had a house. It's a friend of mine told me that he had a house in Edgewater where there were probably 13 dogs in the house, and he loved the dog. He loved the dogs, and he catered to the dogs like they were his family.
Okay.
So like, in a person that comes from a background like him that didn't get a certain amount of affection, a certain amount of love, he got love from his dogs.
Excellent.
Also want to go into something very imperative, something very important. Like X was a very spiritual dude. He comes from a very spiritual family. His grandmother in particular was one of the women that was instrumental in making sure that he ate, making sure that he had a roof over his head, and making sure that he was safe. So she taught him about the Bible, and she taught him about prayer. So after every show that he would have, regardless of people's religions, regardless of people's backgrounds, he would have 50,000 to 100,000 people in stadiums praying with him, saying a prayer. And after each prayer, he would break down. He would literally break down and start crying during the prayer. Wow. So that was very impactful for a lot of people. One friend of mine, he became a Christian because of DMX's songs and because of DMX's prayers. And that was like, because this cat comes from an Islamic background. So I always found that to be very like wow, that's very impactful.
Yeah, that's especially doing that in big, huge stadiums.
Right. He's selling he's
50, 60,000 people. That's
that's
awesome.
deep.
Yeah,
and he performing most of the time by himself. Like he performing at Coachella by himself. Like that. Like Coachella sit like they have a heavy metal group, a rock and roll group, an R&B person, and so forth. He literally is on stage with him and a DJ and maybe one person, and rocking the crowd by himself. So
yeah, that's a talent. All forget about everything else.
Yeah,
if you can handle by yourself that amount of an audience and rile them up and keep them engaged and keep them going, that's amazing. So all right, awesome. I really dug this. I'm so happy you brought this one on. DMX, what's my name? Rest in peace, brother. This is Tony signing off.
This is Dwayne.
Hey, we'll see you next time on Mojo-Synthesis. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw today, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Dwayne and I will see you next time on Mojo-Synthesis.